Okay. And we're live. Hello and good evening. Well, afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sor Darkchild, and welcome to my live stream of Let's Play Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. I've been thinking about doing this just recently, and I thought, what the heck? Why not revisit a game I did in my channel and play the most modern remake of the game? So, there's that. So let's get started. Adventure 4th, and we'll create a new adventure log. Now, pull up my notes here for what I had set up before starting this live stream. Let's see. What was the name I was gonna go with? Hero. That's the name I was gonna go with. Iron. That's from the, that's the name of the girl hero in the Game Boy Color version of this game. I like it, so I'm gonna choose it. And of course, we're gonna go with female again. And yes. I want the language in English. To display the location of your current objective on this map. Oh, so they're gonna ask you if you want your handhold in this game. I can be a bit forgetful for where I need to go next, so I'm gonna say yes. Difficulty, we have Draki for those who want to breeze through battles and save for the story. Regular Dragon Quest for those who want a fair challenge, and then Dragonian Quest for those who want a real challenge. You'll face stronger foes and earn fewer experience points and gold at Taboo. Ooh, that's way too much of a challenge. And Draconian, that's not a race that was introduced until Dragon Quest VIII. I'm gonna go with regular Dragon Quest. Keep everything balanced. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go. And the thing that I think that's a bane to all gaming these days, auto-saving. Now then.
If you can hear me, follow the sound of my voice. Yes, come this way.
So there's voice acting in this. That'll save me the trouble of doing voices in this game. And the game begins just like in the Game Boy Color and Super Nintendo. We're in a dream. Now, for this sort of thing, we'll determine our official personality for this game. And I have here my list on what my characters are and what personality I want them to be, including the hero. The personality I'm going to want for the hero in this game is a personality called Vamp. I am she who watches over all. One day, not far from now, you will appear before me a true hero. But before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Teach me what manner of person you are. You must answer my questions honestly, as you are able. Are you ready to begin? Yes. Very well. You must tell me your true name. That is her true name. As for the birthday, I'm gonna give her the same date of birth of the third Dragon Quest game when it came out on the Super Famicom. February 10th. That would make her an Aquarius. Nice. Very good, Iron. I will ask you a series of questions. Do not dwell upon them too deeply. Answer swiftly and from the heart. So, do so, and I will know your true mind. Now let us begin. When setting off on an adventure, is it better to have fine weapons and armor than fine companions? Let's see. I will say no on that one. Do you often wonder how magical it might be to soar unaided through the skies? Yes. Do you envy the freedom of birds? Yes. If you could be reborn, would it be as a prince or princess? Yes. Are you able to prevent failure from prying on your mind? Yes. Do you find yourself unable to argue with others, even if you disagree with them strongly? Yes. Do you believe that a promise once made can under no circumstances be broken? I do, but for the personality that I want, we're gonna say no. Once you've been given a task, do you find that all else around you pales into insignificance? No. Is there something in your life that you will protect at the expense of all else? Yes. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I feel that I know you a little better now. Now, let us move on to the final test of your character. And did I get the dream that I want? Yes, I did. Good. Suddenly, Aaron hears a woman's voice. Soon the jewels will be mine. Those fools across the border have kept it quiet long enough. And it will suit me so much better. Listen, men. Those dastardly criminals from across the border are readying an assault. But thanks to my dear wife, we have been lucky enough to learn of their wicked plan ahead of time. They cannot be allowed to invade our beloved motherland. Therefore, we must strike first. Is that not so, General Hannibal? Yes, Your Majesty. If this information is correct, it will indeed be in our best interest to strike first. Oh, you need not worry yet on that score, Hannibal. What could my dear wife hope to gain from lying? She has no conceivable motive for deceiving us. Or do you believe otherwise, No, Your Majesty. Very well then. Go forth, men, and for the honor of our beloved realm. Yes, Your Majesty. Tell to that Chancellor over there. Oh, whatever am I to do? Who are you? And what are you doing here? Gah, what am I saying? This is no time for such petty conversations. Listen, I must ask you something. Something purely hypothetical, with no bias in fact whatsoever. Let's suppose that a certain king was given orders, and that those orders happen to be misguided. They are still orders of the king, but it must be obeyed no matter what, correct? Really? You truly believe the orders of a king to be so set in stone? I know now what I must do. You have my leave. I am she who watches over all, and I have seen what manner of person you are. Iron, do not attempt to hide your true nature from me. I see the irresponsible flirt within. You may blush, but you have long suspected the truth. You have felt your real self lurking beneath the surface. Though you hide it well, the truth is that your romantic urges are stronger than those of others. You often find yourself daydreaming about the current object of your affections, drooling their, doodling their name in the margins of your notebook, seeing their face in the clouds. And what do? A secret smile spread its crosses off across your face. You sometimes wonder if you might be a little more obsessed with the art of love than those around you. Well, let me put your mind at rest. You are. But there is no need to worry. This is an entirely natural and healthy thing. This is your spirit, your soul, the essence of your character. Now, my child, very soon dawn will break, and you will rise to greet a new day. I am she who watches over all, and I look forward to the time when you and I come face to face at last. Our destiny begins on the morning of Aaron's 16th birthday.
Oh.
Can't it wait until she's a little bit older? It pains me to say that we have had no word from Ortega since he left for the volcano.
Well, no time like the present.
I know. I'll go and wake them now. Cooey! Wakey, wakey! Rise and shine! Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day. After all, it's not every morning you ask the king himself to give your big journey his personal blessing. This is what I've been raising you for all these years. Well then, shall we get going? Come on, follow me.
I always thought this, but I always thought the girl avatar for Dragon Warrior 3 looked like Videl from Dragon Ball, Gohan's wife.
Come on, dear. You know where the castle is. Straight on now. Off you go. And remember to mind your manners. I won't have the king thinking you've been dragged up.
Well met, child of Ortega.
We could not locate any of Ortega's belongings.
I see. To think something out there is capable of besting a man of his caliber.
My husband thought long and hard before setting off. I'm sure he was at peace when he passed.
Doubtless your mother has recounted the tale of your father's final moments many times. When he fell into the maw of that accursed volcano, the world lost a great man. However, we wholeheartedly approve of your wish to follow in his footsteps and set forth on the path of adventure. For it is what he would have wanted. And only the child of such a hero as he could hope to save our world. The foe we face is dire indeed, the archfiend Baramos. Many of the peoples of this world do not yet even know his name. And yet, his grip on our realm grows ever tighter. He must be stopped, no matter the cost. You must free us from the Archfiend's ever-encroaching tyranny. But alone, you will only meet the same fate as your father.
I did do this game once before, and I was alone when I faced him. This time in the remake, I will not do that again. This time I'm having a party.
Go and consult with Mistress Patty in town, and use this to outfit the companions she has selected for you.
Allow me to proffer some guidance. You would be wise to seek out the thief's key, an implement that can open a myriad of the world's doors. Obtain it, and your travels will be that bit easier. But first, I suggest you heed His Majesty's advice and seek like-minded individuals at Patty's party planning place. Once you have done so, try making your way to Reeve, a quaint village to the northwest of our fair kingdom. You will now find Reeve marked on your map. Locating the rest of the realm's noteworthy areas, however, is a task I believe best left in your capable hands. You simply need note down anywhere you happen to visit. Be sure to see these places with your own eyes first, though. Otherwise, you'll likely forget to mark them on your map. And remember, your curiosity is an asset most valuable. Lend it an ear at all times, and you will surely benefit. However,
We expect great things of you.
Okay, now then. Now for the annoying part of making my companions. I know just the type of companions that I need. I just need to hope that I get the right personality for each one.
Hey, you. Still can't believe this day's finally here. I remember when you popped out of your mother like it was yesterday, you know? Oh, and don't be thinking I'm ridiculously old or anything. I was just a kid back then. But it felt like I suddenly had a new sibling to look after. To think that was 16 whole years ago. At any rate, I'm sure you know by now, but Patty's Party Planning Place is your one-stop shop for all things adventuring. If you find yourself feeling lonely on the road, or simply want some muscle you can count on in a pinch, let me know. I'll find the perfect companions to suit your needs. But gosh, you really are all grown up now, aren't you? May take me a while to get used to. At any rate.
Okay, we have a female warrior that's a show-off, a female wizard that's a acrobat, and a male priest that's a bodybuilder. None of which are the personalities or jobs that, well, one of them is, but none of them are what I need. So I'm gonna go upstairs and make a few companions. Starting with a priest, because I know I'm gonna need a healer. And her name for our priest is Pavo, however you want to pronounce it. Let's see. And the personality I need, I have to use 3 agility seeds and 2 wisdom seeds. Bear with me as I do this for all of my companions, as I get all of the personalities that I want from each companion. Starting with our thing with agility. 1, 2, 3. Egghead is good, but that's not the personality I'm looking for. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Clown? No. That's way off from what I want. 1, 2, 3. Egghead again, huh? Let's see. With an 18 at wisdom and agility of 15, how do you get the personality of clown? Crybaby? Really? They really love giving me the personality of Egghead and Clown for this character. There we go, Vamp. That's one companion. And my personality voice of choice for her, I want her to be reserved. Now for my next companion. I believe we want a thief, and her name is Anne. Do it myself, and the personality I want from her is called Bat Out of Hell. And I believe you need high agility for that. Well, we got the secondary personality, Daredevil. But can I get Bat Out of Hell? Daredevil again. Okay. If I can't get it in the next rounds or two, I'll go with Daredevil. Scatterbrain? What? Daredevil again, huh? I need to look into something. What good is Daredevil? For a thief. Let's see, Daredevil. Thief. Thief, where are you? Go over my notes here. Okay. For what I understand, Daredevil provides high strength, agility, stamina, and luck stats for an overall balanced stat boost. Probably should have been number 1 instead of 2. You know what? I'll settle for Daredevil. Why not? And her personality, childlike. I want her to be serious. No. Yes, I want her serious. And then there's one more companion we want. Her name Zandra. And her job is Monster Wrangler. And the personality trait I want for her is Lone Wolf. We want to use 3 agility seeds and 2 wisdom. Daydreamer. I think that's way off from what I wanted. Let's try that again. Everyman. Crybaby, no. This is probably going to take a while, folks. Lone Wolf, there it is. Now, to remind myself, what does Lone Wolf do? It balances all stats except for luck. Useful boost to resistance and stamina. Okay. If I didn't get that, I would have tried again to get, Vamp if I wanted to, but Vamp's a little harder, so we're gonna go with Lone Wolf. give her a determined voice. And that's all 3 companions made. Now then, check everyone's equipment. We want her to have the Cypress... No. Give her the Oaken Club. She has a Cypress stick. Okay, so we'll give this Oaken Club to her. Armor. Let's see. Let's give that to our healer, because I know healers are usually the first to go, be targeted by enemies. And so our adventure begins. Now then, time. Score. Nice. Now I just need to level up my party a little bit, then we'll continue onwards from here. Ravens. Let's see. Since I'm just leveling up, have everyone fight wisely. Evo, you focus on healing. That's on the other side. Alright, Pavo leveled up. So did Anne. Can it go around from there? Okay. Nice. An oaken club. Who needs a weapon? You do. Look at those fireflies glow. You can't equip sword. Okay. And you can equip clubs. Okay. Anyone can equip the hat. Okay. Let's give it to our Beast Wrangler. How much gold do we have? 107 D. Thank you for the advice, kid. A barrel. And we have a mini medal in there. Let's get a move on as we level up. Now to get serious and head to that tower. Ooh, a boomerang. Who can equip that? Our thief can. And so can the dragon. I mean, Beast Wrangler. Meaning metal. This game.
Well, well, well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why. But it must mean something, so here you go. One thief's key. You'll take it, won't you? Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry, the chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced one jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go, then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
So that's where those stairs go. I guess we can jump out of this tower now. We pretty much got everything. Blue door, can't open that. Not with a thieves' key, I can't. This is the cook's office. Vial of unsealant. I was just exploring to see what I can get out of that thieves' key. I love the attention to detail to everything they've done in this game. Keep that pearl of wisdom to myself for later. I guess we better head back to the town of Reeve and open that door. Okay. Let's buy some new equipment before I continue onwards from here. Let's see. Chain sickle. Everybody except for our beast Wrangler can equip. A copper sword and a bronze knife. I'll worry about the weapons later. For now, let's focus on the armor. Hopefully I got enough for everybody. Probably not. Or maybe I do. I think we're good with the weapons we have for now. Let's go talk to that guy.
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something, you trespassing so-and-so? What's that? The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that, you'd have to be... You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child, the one we've heard so much about. Oh, my. Then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it? You can use that to break the seal on the teleporter. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Aliahan. But be careful with that ball now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. And good luck. You'll definitely be in need of it. But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega. Your mother puts up a strong front, but deep down she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
To the teleporter. Now then. Now they said the teleporter is to the east, so that way we shall head. Welcome to the path of promise, youngster. You don't find it too promising right now, though. But the way through has been blocked up. Fire in the hole!
The path is clear. Oh, and you might want to take this, too. Just know that there's an entirely new world awaiting you on the other side. Keep your wits about you, and don't do anything I wouldn't do now.
I'm surprised there wasn't a cave-in from that explosion. Time for some exploring. This will be a good spot to level up as we're exploring. Whoops. Did not meant to jump down. Ooh, a chain sickle. Who wants it? we've been doing good in leveling up here. What do we got? What do we got after this fight for door number 2 on our right? Tortoiseshell. I wasted some gold to get that. So, who wants this secondary one? Only her, huh? Quickly, into the vortex. Perfect timing for leveling up, Pavo. You were almost out of magic. So far, so good.
Wait! Don't do anything silly now! Oh, thank heavens! I made it just in time. Most would have attacked this defenseless slime by now. just be the one. Don't worry, friend. You've nothing to fear. Tell me, have you encountered any unusually friendly monsters on your travels? There are some in this world that hold no ill will towards us human folk. This slime being a convenient example of said phenomenon. Ho ho ho! Look at that! He likes you. At any rate, I've taken it upon myself to look after as many of these cordial critters as I can. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. Though I'm sure you've probably pegged who I am. Yes, the one and only Monty the Monster Monitor. You do know me, right?
Nope.
No need to play coy now. Frankly, it happens to me all the time. Many freeze up around celebrities after all.
But I genuinely don't know who you are.
Listen, would you mind if I asked a favor of you? Should you happen to find any friendly monsters on your travels, could you send them my way? I don't have much, but I'm sure I can find some way to compensate you for the trouble. As it happens, there's a monster arena in the nearby town of Romaria. There, critters of a calmer persuasion test their might against one another. Do stop by if you have the time. You'll likely find me there as well. Now farewell, kindred soul. May this not be the last time our paths cross.
Monster Wrangling for Beginners, Part 1. Friendly monsters sometimes decide to settle down in towns and dungeons. These creatures can be rescued if you can find them. However, some monsters are a bit jittery and will scarper if you get too close. Should you come across any critters like this, try using items or abilities that might make you stand out less. Monty the Monster Monitor will reward you for each time you hit a new milestone for monsters rescued. Try checking in on him from time to time to see if he got any gifts for you. It is also worth knowing that the more monsters you send to Monty's way, the more abilities your monster wranglers will learn. Good to know. Alright, what do you got? Iron Lance, Thorn Whip, Chain Sickle, Wizard Staff, Boomerang. Boomerang, alrighty. Let's see. Shell Armor. Let's see. Let's buy a second boomerang and give that to our monster wrangler. Okay. That's that's all the gold we have. So no new weapons or armor for us for the moment. There we go. Now then. We've got to go a little ways north of this castle, huh? Let's see what's going on up there.
At last we have tracked down those banditti. First, we will make our way north to the village of Kori, before heading to the old tower. Now march, Cavalieri! Ah, scusi. By any chance, would you happen to have come from Aliahan?
How'd you know?
Then it is as I thought. We recently received a letter from the king of your nation. He mentioned sending a warrior off on a great quest. You are exactly as he described. I had hoped for some help tracking down our king's crown. You see, it was recently stolen. As a result, the outpost that leads to Portoga is closed until further notice. Mi dispiace for the trouble. I am truly sorry. I know this will not help your journey. However, the outpost will be open soon enough. We believe we have found the hideout of the thieves. The crown will be returned in due course. Viva il Re!
Sounds like those ruffians are in the tower to the northwest. The one that's just over the mountains.
See, I saw it once when I made the journey to the western coast. It is quite the trek, let me tell you.
So then, that's where we're heading. Where is that on her map? It's all the way over there. I'm guessing the quill is where we are. And that circle over there is where we're heading. I better beware of those living armor. So... that's where we need to go. We just had to go to a detour to guide us in the right direction. And it's a long way around. Good thing there's a town halfway. That'll give me plenty of time to try to level up on the way here. Two boomerang wielders. Good to have, as boomerangs hit all enemies. A locked door? Can we open it? We can. Sorry to break in while you're asleep, man. Poison needle. Browsing ring. Sorry, pal. Doesn't look like there's an armor shop around here. Is there? There it is. But they're not open at night. That's okay. I can just walk to the next location up in the north and walk back here. Hopefully by then it'll be daytime. Something feels off. I mean, I know it's nighttime, but it looks like the whole town. The flute is actually quite relaxing. Yeah. It looks like the entire town is put under a sleep spell. But who's the cause of it? You're awake. If you are not finding and returning it, all people that you see here will be cursed to sleep forever. The fairies dwell in a small village hidden in the woods by a cave that is west of here. Please help us. Sage's elixir. Nice. I need to sort my bags. Okay. So they're having to deal with a fairy. Fairy problem. Maybe I'll deal with that problem later. One thing at a time. As I fear that might be out of our range of level. we need to be a higher level than what we are now. And it's daytime. Good. These are definitely enemies out of our range of level. Now then, let's see what weapons they have for sale. Let's see. A chain whip. Iron lance. Iron claws. And a wizard's staff. The hero could probably use a new weapon, but we're out of the money range for it. And even more so for armor. Which means I'm gonna have to fight for a long time to get what I need. That, or I can find them in treasure chests. Or steal off of my enemies. Somehow. Put the leather hat on. Why not? Let's try going for that, what is it? Tower. Okay. Magic water. That could be useful. I sometimes love when enemies call for backup. The more enemies there are, the more experience we'll get. Three armors. So long as I'm careful and know when to use my magic, we should be fine. Another chain sickle. Let's see. Will that help us? Pretty much. Let's give it to her. Now, up we go. I don't want to waste my magic, so I gotta change up my strategy here. Sure, heal your companion, but not you. I see you there, Bubble Slime. Nice to meet you, bub. A bronze shield. Animal instinct. Oh, very good, girls. Very good.
Oi, you lot! Looks like we got some unwanted guests here!
Ah, just what we need. We better let the boss know, eh?
There he is.
Fair play to you. You done all right making it this far. But if you think you're gonna catch me that easy, you got another thing coming. See ya!
Yeah, you only dropped us down one floor, genius. Hi. You think you could lose me that easily?
You don't give up, do ya?
I just hope I'm ready for this boss.
Well, if you want a piece of me, let's go!
Our first main boss of the game. Robin Hood and his goons. Nope, there goes Pavo. Yeah, far from ready for this fight. We barely took down one minion of his. Holy shit, we weren't ready at all. Autosave. Do I want to try again? Alright, there's an autosave right there. We're not high enough level to take him down, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
You don't give... Well, if you want to...
Let's see how far we can go as we try to take him out. Alright, much better this time, but Pavo still dies.
All right, it's a fair cop. I'll give the poxy crown back. Just let me go, will ya?
No.
I'll turn my life around. I'll go straight, I promise. Just let me go, please. I'll turn my life around. I'll go straight, I promise. Just let me go, please.
Fine, we'll let him go.
Cheers, ears.
Would you Adam and Eve it? We're free, boss!
Just need to find somewhere to lay low, and we'll be back in the bees and honey before you know it.
It is he, Robin Hood, the bandito!
Think that's our cue, boss? When it bleeding rains. You're a saint, though. Be lucky, eh? Ta-da!
Ah, mi perdoni. They fled before we could capture them.
I see. Well, at least the crown is in safe hands. Ire will be most pleased. Hero of Aliahan, your help was most vital in securing the crown. Please deliver it to our king yourself. He will want to thank you personally, and I'm sure the outpost will be reopened soon after.
But, Commendatore, that is not enough.
See. How could I forget? Even once the outpost reopens, you will need the Chiave Magica, the magic key. Were it possible, I would love nothing more than to hand it to you myself as your reward. It is just, well, I'm unsure as to its location, you see?
Actually, I have heard it is hidden in the desert to the south, within the Great Pyramid.
Davvero? I suppose that would make sense. Now, my men and I must return to the castle al più presto. I swear we will repay you someday for this kindness. The best of luck looking for the key. May the goddess go with you.
Okay. Now, let's get out of here. We need to get our priest revived. Where are you? There you are, Chimera Wing. That's where we need to go next. But I need to go back. Here. I need you to resurrect my companion, Father. Here we go. Our whole party is whole now. And for a while, I'm gonna keep 2 of my companions to keep using those boomerangs. Makes taking out those full party enemies a lot easier to handle. First things first, let's go return that crown.
Can it really be true? Have you brought our crown back to us? You are a hero indeed, worthy of a realm of your own to rule, deserving of a crown. Will you take the crown of our dear country in my stead? It weighs so heavily upon my brow. Assent, and I will abdicate immediately in your favor. So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer?
As tempting as that may be, my answer's gonna be no.
You do not like the idea, perhaps? But how will you know unless you try it? It will be no good you changing your mind later on. This is the only chance you will ever have to live the life of a royal. Assent, and I will abdicate immediately in your favor. So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer? You are stubborn, I see. But not one bit as stubborn as I. Assent, and I will abdicate immediately in your favor. So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer? Again you decline. What is the meaning of such reticence? But the faith you display in your own mind shows only how suited you are to rule. Assent, and I will abdicate immediately in your favor. So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer?
You can ask me as many times as you like, but I'm not gonna change my answer.
Oh, again? If you continue to refuse, my supply of blandishments will be exhausted. Assent, and I will abdicate immediately in your favor. So, will you accept the priceless gift I offer? So be it. If the gift of a kingdom is so much to your disliking, I will not abase myself further. Do as you wish.
Well, we returned the crown. Now, anything worth looking into, especially in that locked door? Oh, it's a magic key door. I can't open it. Okay, out we go. up until that one death. Game over scene. We did pretty good. Let's see, can I afford any better armor for my party? Buy that for my... Wait. Yeah, buy that for my priest. Equipped that on the hero. And buy one of each for all of them. That should do it, I think. Now I gotta work my way over to where that circle is. Which means we gotta take the long way around into the desert. I don't think I saved in a while. Actually, I haven't saved at all since I started this stream. So why don't we do that now? Beat our first boss 3 levels below the recommended level. How about that? Now then. I believe now would be a good time to put an end to this stream. We made ourselves a lot of progress making it this far. All the way to the first boss. So, when we come back for possibly another stream later down the road for Let's Play Dragon Quest III HD-2D remake. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did and would love to see me do another one, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment if you want. Ring that bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Saturday and Sundays. As for live streaming, I'm still deciding on that for when we do those. Until the next live stream, my friends, this is Sora Darkchild, signing off. Have a good night, folks.